Hey guys, B-Man here. Welcome to today's video. Today, we've got an awesome one for you guys. What we have today is Season 3 is here, guys, and I have got for you guys the guide on the jet gun, and to do the jet gun glitch, it still works in this season. If you guys already know how to do it, you won't need to watch this video out. Just get in and get it done. But if you guys want a tutorial and a guide on how to do it, this video is going to show you that. Now, as you guys can see, there's new augments that have been brought into the new season, so I'd highly suggest if you're going to be doing the jet gun, you go along and make sure you select the new augments to be researched, so you're researching them and you can get them unlocked and get all your augments unlocked AFK using the jet gun glitch. You'll be able to use the jet gun glitch to be able to go along and do your AFK battle pass and unlock your battle pass, and your rank is etc, guys. Now this is not going to be the one for camos. I'm going to do another video for the camos, but pretty much, guys, to cut that short, oil traps still the best way for camos. Get over into CDM and use the oil traps if you're after your camos and stuff like that on your kilo. So we'll quickly just have a quick word from today's sponsor and then we'll get straight into this. If you want to unlock Dark Matter, Abyss and Nebula camos in Black Ops 6 or grind them extremely quickly in bot lobbies, be sure to check out MitchCactus. They're the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, which will help you with weekly events and rare bundle codes for Xbox, PlayStation and PC. Browse their 1500 verified Trustpilot reviews and thousands of personalized vouchers. They're the go for all your things Call of Duty. Use code BMAN for 5% off, and thanks MitchCactus for sponsoring today's video. So for this glitch, you do need an augment that is required on Ether Shroud. You need Ether Shroud with the Void Sheath augment equipped on it. Now you can have extra charge if you want to have an extra shot for it, but it's not required. The only thing required is this augment on your Ether Shroud. You need to have Ether Shroud equipped, obviously, because that's the one you're using, and you need an akimbo melee. Now the one I use for this is the katanas, so go along and get the katana and then get into the game. Now, there's no longer any option to have your wonder weapons in your loadouts and take them into other maps. So the only map that you're going to be able to do this on, and you're going to have to build the jet gun in-game. So load into Liberty Falls and then go along and build the jet gun. Now, if you do not know how to build the jet gun, load into Liberty Falls on directed mode, and directed mode will guide you through what it takes to build the jet gun and show you how to build it. Once you know how to build it, then you can come into Liberty Falls without it on directed mode and you know what you're doing. Okay, so load into the game in Liberty Falls and you've gone and you've built the jet gun. At this point you already know what to do that, so I don't need to guide you through. There's directed mode for that. Once you've got the jet gun in your hands, you have your Ether Shroud ready and you have your melee weapon and you have the augment on your Ether Shroud, so that when you activate your Ether Shroud it swaps to your melee weapon. You have all that is required to do this glitch. Now we want to activate the glitch, so all we do is holding the jet gun out, we activate our Ether Shroud. And right before our Ether Shroud runs out, we just want to be meleeing at that point. So just melee throughout it if you want, and then all you need to do is make it so that your jet gun melees just like that. Once that happens, all you do is fire the jet gun once and it will stay firing. We now have infinite jet gun. Now, from this point, you want to come across and you want to have your settings set up so that with your equipment behavior is set to toggle. You have that because then all you need to do is click the button RB and it will hold your lethal and it will not throw it. Don't do this with a frag grenade because it will cook it and then it will just explode in your hand. So use a thermite. Now, what we want to do is, if we want to interact with something, say open a door, all we do is press swap weapon again to that, and then so we're like this, and then we can interact. So now we can open the door and then we can just pull our melee back out. As long as our melee's out, we're doing the insta-killing. Now, what you want to do to set up to AFK fully is open all doors on the entire map. Open up everything, and then all you do is come to this spot right here. You sit right here, and you should be able to just sit here and go AFK, full AFK, right up to round 100, simple as, easy as. Now, around round 100, round 100. If you're not here, you might come back to find yourself being kicked for AFK. The only reason for that is because after so many rounds here, eventually the piles of zombie make them start going across the wall, and eventually you might die. But this is fully AFK right up to around 100, and then you can just jump in again anyway. So if that happens, now it won't happen to everyone. Some people will be able to go round 99 like this. It won't matter. But you go AFK, you will not get kicked for being AFK or anything. And guys, just go over and turn the rage inducer on as well, and it will help it so that the rounds go through faster and everything, guys. Obviously right now I just didn't turn the rage inducer on. You do want to turn the rage inducer on before you come here. It's simple as, easy as, just sit here and go AFK. You can get your battle pass tokens, you can get all your rank XP and everything. The only thing you're not going to get here is your weapon levels and your weapon camos, guys. But I'll show you a way for that in another video. But pretty much just go and use the oil traps. With that said, you guys know the deal. Get down there if you haven't already. Smash that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not already. Leave me an awesome comment and keep being awesome. Thank you guys for watching my videos, and I'll catch you on the next one. BMAN out.